and a pleasant good evening to you and yours, and welcome to the campus of Merritt Island High School. I'm Alan Slaughterzinski, joined along my producer tonight, Caleb Brown, as we bring you the Martinez Construction Beachway Volleyball Club match of the week between the 2-0 Merritt Island Mustangs and the 2-1 Holy Trinity Tigers. Good evening, everyone. As I said, tonight's match is brought to you by Martinez Construction. Martinez Construction Services provides a wide range of construction, project management, and consulting services for your construction and design build needs. For more information, call 321 349 2000, and they are located at 100 Parnell Street, Suite E, right here in beautiful Merritt Island. You can also check them out online at www.martinezconstruction.com. And Beachway Volleyball Club. If you're looking for a volleyball program that will prepare your student athlete for her or his future in the sport, then look no further than Beachway Volleyball Club. Coach and club director Michelle Rycroft, she was a top player in this county at Satellite, and she's helped and coached many players to the next level in high school and beyond. Listen, Beach Wave is competitive, and they believe if you train for second place, why even race? For more information on club, mini club, or other opportunities Beach Wave offers, contact Coach Rycroft at 321-243-8456 or visit online at www.beachwavevolleyball.club and go beach. All right, we got us a good one here tonight between the Mustangs and the Tigers. Now, Merritt Island, to me, this year feels like they are, once again, after a 2-year hiatus of not being that team in the county, they very much feel like that team in the county this year as they look pretty good in their 2 wins thus far. But this is a very good Holy Trinity Tiger volleyball team this year under the guidance and tutelage of first-year head coach Kylie Kutzner. Last night, they are coming off back-to-back matches. They lost a tough one last night to a very good and ranked Osceola team. So they're playing 2 matches in a row. Merritt Island's had some rest since their last one, which you saw right here on BSN 2 nights ago when they took on the Satellite Scorpions and knocked them off in 3 sets. For Holy Trinity to beat Merritt Island here, it's not impossible. It's happened before. In fact, it happened way back in 2009. The Mustangs are all-time 9-2 against the Tigers of Holy Trinity. Let me give you the starters tonight, unless we're going to begin with the national anthem, and then we'll pause for that. So let's see which way we're going to go here. Of course, the Mustangs are led by 22-year head coach Angie Patrick. She is 34 wins shy of a benchmark of 500 career wins. Currently 19 straight district championships, 9 Final Fours, 2 state championships, indoors, 1 outdoor. And I believe they got a team that should be at least a Final Four team or better again this year. And we are going to begin with the national anthem, and then I'll give you the starters. All right, let's give you the starters for tonight. We'll begin with the visiting Holy Trinity Tigers, who come in at 2-1 under first-year head coach Kylie Kutzner. It'll be Natalie Roberte, the defensive specialist junior. It'll also be Taylor Yoakum, the middle sophomore. Julie Watt, who comes in to this one tonight. If you're looking at statistics, Julie Watt, heck of a setter. She has 99 assists in 3 matches already for Holy Trinity. Audrey Herbert also getting the start tonight. Herbert second on the Tigers in kills this season with 25. Brooke Ellingson also with the start tonight. Ellingson with 10 kills thus far. By the way, going back to watch, she also leads the team in aces. And Isabel Clark tonight will get the start. The 5'11 senior has already 44 kills this season. Natalie Roberte leads the team in digs with 69. However, Holy Trinity plays some defense. They've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 total players in double-digit digs this year already. For the Merritt Island Mustangs, it'll be the big freshman, 5'11". And I'll tell you what, if you're looking for the next superstar-like volleyball player in this county, in my opinion, it's Emma Michelle. Number 2, or she wears number 0, Bella Schwantz, who had a big night the other night. She was the Martinez Construction Player of the Game against Satellite. Also getting the start tonight will be Sarah Niazi. Niazi, a junior. Piper Gary also gets a start tonight, the 5'8 sophomore. Aveline Krauser will be up front as well. She wears number 12. And Annabelle Jones, the 5'7 junior, will set to start tonight. As for the Mustangs, they are led in kills by Elena Martin so far. Martin with 18 kills on the year. Now, Bella Schwantz did miss a game this season. So we'll see how that works out here tonight and through the next couple of games. Serving, Richardson, Shemaya Richardson leads the team with 4 aces. Blocks so far is Krauser, Diggs, Richardson. When we wrote the preview about Merritt Island and what about Shemaya Richardson, we called her basically the jack of all volleyball trades because that's what Shemaya Richardson is. I've watched this young lady play since she was an 8th grader at Space Coast, and I've always enjoyed watching her play. And Juliana Dush leads the Mustangs in sets and setting. She's got 18 assists to start the young season. As we get set to go, give me a hug because I'm going to be busy. Good to see you. And we are ready to roll here. This first set brought to you by Martinez Construction. The founders of Martinez Construction Services formed their business based on their passion for design and construction in the federal market. They are in the industry because they love what they do, and that's the biggest thing they have in common with Brevard Sports Network, because we don't build anything. For more information, call 321-349-2000, located at Parnell Street here in Merritt Island. You can check them out online at www.martinezconstruction.com. As we get set to go here, I told Caleb I thought this one was going to be a good one here tonight. And checking in wearing the libero jersey, or Libro, as Coach Michelle Rycroft calls it, is number 1, Natalie Roberte. And speaking of Beachway Volleyball Club, a product of is Roberte. And checking in wearing number 3 in the libero jersey is Sarah Niazi for Merritt Island. Set to serve here. It's going to be Julie Watt. She's one of the best in the county at the service line. And we are off and running. Great serve, Niazi. Set here by Jones. Elena Martin. Great dig out by Watt. Here's the set here. And that is, well, they're going to call her in the net on a net violation. And she is Audrey Herbert, they called, I believe, on that. And now the ball gets turned over to Piper. I believe that's Piper Gary. Piper Gary with an ace. And it's 2-0. Merritt Island on top. And Gary again will serve. Coming from the left side. Gary with a big long launch at Herbert. Set by Watt. Back to Herbert. Blocked in front by Bella Schwantz. And it's 3-0 Mustangs. Gary one more time from the line. Nice receive there by Roberte. Herbert, Gary, set here by Jones. Schwantz, and it's blocked out of bounds. And it's 4-0 Mustangs. And they have immediately taken control here in set one with Piper Gary at the line. Gary with a big jump serve again, right at Herbert again. Watt, Gary, set by Jones. Back sets this to Martin. And Martin's big left hand has the Mustangs up 5-0. Isabel Clark is not on the floor at the moment. I'm not sure what the rotation is, but she is not on the floor, and it's hurting Holy Trinity right now. Gary, Herbert, and that is 6-0 on an ace. And here comes the first timeout of the night from Coach Kutzner. And we also want to thank Ellie Chan of Remax Solutions. If you're buying or selling a home, you want the best to help make sure you get every penny you're entitled to. That's where Ellie Chan of Remax Solutions comes in. She has been a top performer, top producer for Remax Solutions. So when you're in the market, you need to call or email Ellie, because Ellie Chan sells Brevard like no one else can. To reach Ellie, call 321-626-2016, or you can email her at elliechansalesbrevard@gmail.com. So there you see what Merritt Island and what we were talking about. This is an extremely good volleyball team. And Holy Trinity, they gave the Mustangs fits in that preseason game. And Piper Gary will continue from the line. It's 6-0 Mustangs. That's out. And Holy Trinity will win the timeout as Audrey Herbert will go to the line. So far this season, Herbert with 3 aces. Nice dig out by Niazi. And there's the big swing by the freshman, Emma Michelle. Back over the net, Gary. Jones sets. Michelle with the kill. My, oh my. 7-1. As the student section chants what we just conveyed, she's a freshman. Shemaya Richardson checks in. Richardson. And Richardson, the big left-handed serve, is an ace for the senior. Richardson, another good serve, and another ace for Shemaya Richardson. She leads the team coming in with 4. There's 2 more. She's now got 6 on the year, and she's 2 for 2 here tonight. 9-1 Merritt Island. Roberte. Watt sets. Kill attempt there. Gary dug nicely back by Jones. Martin jumps over the top, and it's 9-2. And finally, we will get to see Izzy Clark, the big power-hitting senior. And she will go up. Actually, Bella Schwantz is in the back line right now. They'll rotate around here, face off at some point. And Elena Martin with the big kill attempt, but Herbert gets it back over. Free one here. Jones, Swans, and nice dig out there by Watt. And there's a nice kill by Brooke Ellingson. And it's 9-3. This past summer, Izzy Clark and Bella Schwantz spent a couple of weeks playing volleyball in Europe together. They were on the same team, and Clark missed time to jump on that one. Side out, ball back to Merritt Island. 10-3 right now. Mustangs in full control here in set one. And checking in is number 8, Lexi Michelle. And to the line will go Juliana Dush. Juliana with a jump serve. Back line, Roberte is there. Watt sets it. Oh, that's a nice looking play by Clark. But Dutch comes up, saves the day. Clark again. Gary's there. Dutch. And a little pop shot over by Krauser won't go. Nice cross-court shot by Rebecca Smith. And here comes Merritt Island again. That time too far off the hand, of Lexi Michelle. And it's 10-4. Chance here now for Holy Trinity to make a run as Kylie White comes in to serve. White, good server. That one died at the end. Had to be played by Shemaya Richardson. Free ball here. Clark with the bump pass. Back set slide. And the kill for Clark. And it's 10-5. They've cut the lead in half. One more time by White. As Gary is there, Dush sets. And when you need a kill, call Bella Schwantz. 11-5, Merritt Island. And Merritt Island student section chanting Daddy's money. That's kind of like ironic. I love them. I love them. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I get it. I love it, though. Absolutely. I love these student sections. And there's a big kill attempt there by Gary, but it's going to go long. And the lead is now just 4. As Brooke Ellingson serves here. Big right hand. Oh, and that's an ace. That was kind of I don't know what I'm going to do with this. And by the time Shemaya Richardson had decided, Brooke Ellingson ended up with an ace, and the lead is cut to 3. Nice serve, but it catches the top of the tape and drops down side out as the service error. Sarah Niazi checks in, as does the big freshman Emma Michelle, and she will have to tap out with Shemaya Richardson, and Niazi goes to the line. Back around again on the rotation, Niazi. Nice receive there by White, and Clark just pops it over, but Bella Schwantz crushes it, and it's 13-8. The lead is back out to 5. Merritt Island on top, and Niazi will get the serve again. Coach Patrick doing some coaching down there. And that, I don't want it, you can have it, but it will be an ace because nobody could decide, and it's 14-8. The lead is back to 6. Niazi. Herbert will get the big time kill, and it's 14-9. And Isabel Clark goes to the line. Right now it's Clark, Ellingson, Herbert, Watt, White, and I can't see the other player's number. That's an ace, and it's 14-10. The other player is Taylor Yoakum. 14-10. Clark again. Big jump serve. Goes at Gary and gets her second straight ace. And the lead is down to 3. Here comes Holy Trinity. Going back there to zone 6. Clark this time to zone 5. Schwantz is there. Schwantz to Clark. Watt. Herbert. And that's a kill. 14-12. The lead is down to 2. Coach wants that timeout. She'll take it. As Holy Trinity has created holy havoc here in the middle of set number 1 as they trailed by as many as 7 and have now cut it to 2. I'm going to step away, take a drink of water. We'll be right back here on the Brevard Sports Network. All right, welcome back. Isabel Clark will stay at the line as she has had several aces here, and her team, with a big kill from Herbert sandwiched in, has cut the lead to 2. And here she goes. Let's see who wins the timeout. Schwantz on the receive. Dutch sets. Michelle tried to get the kill, but Clark was there, blocked in front, dug out nicely by Yoakum, and a little tap. Nice save there by Juliana Dutch. And good pick out of the net by Watt. Here comes Watt again. And oh my! Niazi gets the hand underneath, set by Watt. Herbert blocked out, and the lead is down to 1. (14-13), set 1. Watt or Clark on the serve. Gary, Dutch. Back to Schwantz, and there is White, and a 50-50 ball, going to be a replay. Going to replay the point here. Clark doing an outstanding job. That's in. Oh, no, just out. Nice run by Isabel Clark. She'll check out as Natalie Roberte will check in. 15-13 is the score here. And stepping in to serve is Annabelle Jones. 15-13 lead. This is where Holy Trinity's got to be careful, because this is where Merritt Island will come get you and run the score up by, oh my, but they won't do it here as Julie Watt gets the big kill. Not big booming kill, big in terms of what it means in this set. And Watt will circle back to the line where the lead is just 1, 15-14. Watt with a nice jump serve. And there to receive it, I think that was Schwantz. Michelle with the big booming kill. And it's 16-14. Holy Trinity gets close, and Merritt Island says, well, not this time. Checking in to serve is Amber Ives, the sophomore. Ives serves it up. Nice serve. Received by Alex in that kill. This has got to go, and it won't. And it's 16-15. Audrey Herbert will take the ball. Herbert too far, and that one stings a little bit. 17-15 as Michelle checks out and Shamaya Richardson checks in. Richardson will grab the ball, and the southpaw server will go to the line. 17-15. Good serve received by Roberte, set by Watt. and a nice block in front by Abilene Krauser, and it's 18-15 as Krauser got all of that one. And the lead is now back out to 3. 18-15 first set action. Merritt Island on top. They led by as many as 7. Actually 8. They led 9-1 early. Big booming kill attempt there by Rebecca Smith. And there is Bella Schwantz. Schwantz wanted it off the rafters now as Jones sets. And great save. This has got to go. It does. Herbert takes care of it. Jones with a little dump. But Watt says not this time. Herbert again. Watt sets it again. Ellingson, net violation. Side out. 18-16 under the net. She was under the net. So that is a point for Holy Trinity as Natalie Roberte goes to the line. Roberte with a soft touch serve. Played off the net by Jones. This is Schwantz who's looking for that corner shot. She'll get it. Nicely done by Schwantz. And it's 19-16. Schwantz committed to Flagler University. Flagler College. Juliana Duss to the line. Serve is out. And it's 19-17. So while Holy Trinity can't quite tie it up, Merritt Island can't quite pull away. And I guess that's what makes for such an exciting first set here at Merritt Island as White goes to the line. Good serve by White. Set. And this has got to go up. Nope. And it's 20-17. Piper Gary checks back in, and Bella Schwantz will go to the line. Bella's an outstanding server as well. She had a great year last year from the service line, and there you see why. Takes that one at Ellingson, set by Watt. Clark wanted to kill. Roberte calls it, and that's a great kill attempt by Herbert, but it won't happen. Gary now. Gary splits the middle. That's a huge point, and we could see a timeout coming. 21-17, Merritt Island on top. Perfectly placed ball by Gary. Schwantz again. Nice time. Nice job by Clark there. That's too deep. 22-17, and here comes the aforementioned timeout. During this timeout, I'd like to tell you about Florida Breeze. As Melbourne residents continue to sweat throughout the hot, and I do mean hot. Moving down here from the Mid-Atlantic, I've never quite gotten. Summers never felt any hotter than they did up in the Mid-Atlantic at times. But let me tell you, what I couldn't get used to and still can't get used to is the fact that it's 90 degrees in October. But that means your air conditioner is working overtime. I mean, you figure there's 12 months in a year. Your air conditioner is on for 9 of those 12 months, 8 of those 12 months for sure. So it's obviously going to run into issues. And I can tell you right now from personal experience here at Brevard Sports Network, Florida Breeze Air and Heat are the ones you need to call, whether it's service or you need that new unit. Don't put it off until next year. 321-951-8767, or you can visit online at floridabreeze.com. All right, 22-17 as Coach Kutzner looks to slow the roll of the Mustangs here. This one's gone back to zone 6. This has got to go, and it will, and it stays in. Set by Dutch, and that one popped over, but Watt is there. There's Roberte. This has to go. Brooke Ellingson sends it, and that's just a great dig there by Juliana Dutch. Great dig by White. Here comes Ellingson again trying to put it away. She can't because they got size up front. Shamaya Richardson with the dig set here, and Herbert saves the day. And Holy Trinity thanks to a nice placement there by Isabel Clark. Takes the point, and it's 22-18. And Brooke Ellingson will go to the line. She had a good first set. Richardson on the receive, set by Dutch. And the big kill attempt, that has to go. I guess not because it was off the net. Set by Juliana. And there is Ellingson. And what are we getting here? We're going to get an in the net violation called. And it's 23-18. 2 points away as Sarah Niazi takes the line. Niazi, third time back at the line, goes after White. Watt is there. This has to go. Herbert blocked in front. White with the bump set. Herbert takes it. And there's Bella Schwantz at the back line. Passes it to Dutch. Dutch sets it up. The kill won't work. Off the hands. Watt to Clark. Blocked in front by Michelle. White again. Watt again. Slide. And that one rolls along the tape, but Emma Michelle is there. That is a great kill by Piper Gary. And it's set point, 24-18. And the Mustangs, I don't think have dropped a set this year yet. Are 1 point away. Watt with a bump set to Herbert. Herbert, Dutch, Niazi, long pass, or set over, I should say, to Kylie Thompson. This is Herbert again, back line, Schwantz. Saves the day, Dutch. Gary, off the rafters, Roberte plays it. Back line here for Schwantz, set by Dutch. And Michelle, the freshman, ends set one, 25-18. And we'll take a break, and we'll be right back here on Brevard Sports Network. All right, welcome back. This third set is sponsored by Family Wellness and Health, a partner of Florida Blue. I don't know anything about health insurance these days, but they do. 321 725 8100 as we start set number 2. Here you go, buddy. And set here by Watt. This is Annabelle Jones with a set to Martin, blocked out of bounds, and it's 1-0 Merritt Island. Starting set 2 is Natalie Roberte, Brooke Ellingson, Audrey Herbert, Julie Watt, not Julia. And number 4 is Taylor Yoakum for Holy Trinity, and the ace makes it 2-0. And starting the second set for Merritt Island is Annabelle Jones, Bella Schwantz, Sarah Niazi, Elena Martin, Piper Geary, and Emma Michelle. This is Herbert, and Niazi receives that. Back set by Jones. Elena Martin with the big left-handed kill attempt. The no-look over. Geary, and a nice job by Roberte. And a nice dig by Niazi. Jones again. Geary again. And oh my goodness, that's as pretty of a cross-court shot that you'll see. And it comes off the right arm of sophomore Piper Geary. And it's 3-0 Merritt Island. And again, I got to think the common theme here, and I guess it's part of the rotation. I don't know about volleyball. I don't know a lot about volleyball in terms of the rotations and the sets and who plays what, where, when, and why. But what I do know is when I watch Holy Trinity with Isabel Clark on the floor, I am, in the last set she came in, they outscored Merritt Island 17-14 with her on the floor. And, tried the old kickaroo there. We've seen one of those in here before. But again, I don't know the nuances of the rotations. I've never coached the game. I didn't play the game. So I'm sure it's an outstanding volleyball team, so I'm sure they got their rotations in order. Set by Watt there, and there's a kill by number 4, Taylor Yoakum. And Audrey Herbert goes to the line. 4-2. Long serve is deep, and Herbert asking what's going on. And it's 5-2. As Shemaya Richardson checks in. Richardson with the left-handed serve there, received by Ellingson. And Ellingson blocked, and in with the block, Elena Martin, the senior. And it's 6-2, side out. Not a side out, that's not a side out. Richardson stays on the serve. Shemaya Richardson looks over. Coach tells her the zone. We'll see where she goes. Goes right off the net, and it hits, unfortunately, Rebecca Smith in the back. And that's an ace. That's the third ace of the night for Richardson. She's now got 7 this year, and it's 7-2. And they're off and running. Roberte set by Watt, and that is a nice-looking kill there by Taylor Yoakum, and Isabel Clark does check in. And they're down by 4, 7-3 here. I want to say hello to the GOAT, Caleb Brown. Doug Butler thought I was going to say him. Yeah, I know. And there's a kill. Nice job there by Julie Watt. And it's 7-4. And Roberte will do it again. And that, Bella Schwantz hit that into the net. Richardson tried to play it out. Ultimately, it ends up a Holy Trinity point, and the lead is down to 2, 7-5. Clark right in the middle. Looking at Jones. Annabelle Jones with a back set to Martin. Elena Martin absolutely crushed one, but somehow Julie Watt saved the day off the net. And Richardson with a bump back set to Schwantz. And this is Roberte to Ellingson deep, and it's 8-5 side out. No, I do want to say hello to Doug. Doug is the GOAT. Doug, you should have seen Caleb scrambling to try to get up there Saturday to make sure he was on time for that race, man. And that won't go, and it's 9-5. Young man out of Vero Beach won, and we're going to get a timeout. Young man out of Vero Beach won the boys' side, and Addison Elwell out of Vieira won the girls' 25th annual Wickham Park Jamboree. And Doug is in his last year of coaching cross country and track. Of course, what he meant to Holy Trinity track and field and cross country is unbelievable. And of course, he's doing it now at Satellite. And what a career he's had. 24 champions he's coached, whether team or individual. And we're going to miss him. He ain't going far. He'll be down at Eastern Florida State. So, coaching. But high school meets won't be the same without him. Nothing will be the same without Doug. Guy texts me on Sundays and tell me how bad my Ravens are losing. You don't find many coaches that'll do that. And I guarantee you none of that's going away. Because he's a Steelers fan. Set here. And back underway with the Mustangs up by 4 here. Bella Schwantz tries to sneak. I tell you what, how about Isabel Clark? She just cranked up and dropped it down, and it's 9-6. And to the line goes Callie White. White on the receiving end there was Ives. And Merritt Island still trying to figure it out. And this is a nice drop shot by Juliana Dutch. And it's 10-6, Juliana Dutch. And checking in is Piper Gary. And to the line will go Bella Schwantz. That's deep. An attack error, and it's 11-6. I hear you, Doug. I hear you. I'm glad that's you that has to say that, not me. 11-6. Yeah, right. White with the receive, set back across as Grayson Borborgaloo for the first time tonight. Unfortunately, got too much over the top of it, but Grayson's another young lady I've watched play this game a long time. She's a sophomore. Watched her come up through Beachway Volleyball Club. She'll be a force. She's got some size, and she can hit the ball. Good serve by Bella. Watt tried to get cute there, and normally that ball will go over, but I think she turned and twisted a little too soon, and all of a sudden the Mustangs are out to a 7-point lead here, and Holy Trinity's got to be careful here. Borgaloo took that one, and Grayson Borgaloo with a nice job, but it does not make it back around the antenna, and it's 14-6. Schwantz stays at the line, and it's Merritt Island just not shooting themselves in the foot right now. Isabel Clark, Audrey Herbert, out, 15-6. Couple of attack errors here, and not exactly playing good serve receive right now, the Tigers, and that's what's allowed Merritt Island to get out to a 9-point, 15-6 lead. And checking in is Brooke Ellingson. Schwantz catches tape. And once that ball, the trajectory of that ball catches the top of that tape, it becomes a knuckleball and hard to handle. 16-6. The Mustangs running away with set number 2. Set by Watt Clark. My goodness. Clark put that ball through Merritt Island Boulevard, and it's 16-7. The football players are stunned. Ellingson. Richardson on the receive, set by Dutch. Piper Gary will, oh, what a dig over there by Ellingson. Got her hand under it. And Gary will get the kill eventually. 17-7, the lead's back out to 10. Shemaya Richardson checks out. Emma Michelle checks in. Sarah Niazi to the, I keep wanting to say to the free throw line, to the service line. Nice serve, good receive by White. Watt, Herbert, Schwantz. That is Loggins, and that is Isabel Clark again. And she'll go to the line, and it's 17-8. Everybody say boom, boom, boom. Will this be the third one? Great serve, great receive by Gary. Herbert, what do we got here? Double. He didn't hold up, too. He went like that. I guess I'm not sure what that is. If anybody knows, let me know. Clark again. This is the chance here. And Holy Trinity's looking for 17-9. Dug out by Gary on the serve receive. Schwantz, check that. That's not Schwantz. 50-50 ball in front. And nice job by Emma Michelle to win it. And they've doubled up the Tigers 18-9. As Annabelle Jones, and I believe that's Elena Martin, and it is checking back in. Isabel Clark will take a seat. And to the service line goes Annabelle Jones, the 5'7" junior. Once again, want to thank Ellie Chan. Remax Solutions. Serve received by White. This is Herbert. Herbert with a little free ball bump over the net. Jones, Martin, and I'll tell you what, White again. White can't do it twice as Emma Michelle is there to put it back, and it's 19-9. The largest lead of the set is now 10 here. Still a timeout remaining for Holy Trinity. Clark on the receive. Herbert, that's blocked in, and that's Elena Martin and Emma Michelle with a great block, kept it in, 20-9. Double. 21-9. We have seen a dramatic decrease in the amount of doubles called in high school volleyball in the last 2 years. At least I have. 21-9. I like it. That's deep. And the service error by Jones will be a side out back to the Tigers, and it's 21-10. I want to say hello to Nicole Poudrier. A lift. Gotcha. Thank you. Thank you. I was not sure what that call was. Set. Michelle. Herbert, or not Herbert, Roberte with the bump set, and Herbert tried to find that back corner. She does not. 22-10, and coach is gone. No, I thought it was a timeout. It is not. Will it be? She's got one. She's asking. She's got one. And there it's going to be taken, and we're going to step aside. I'll be right back. All right, we get set to finish off the Florida Breeze Air and Heat second set, and it has been all, and I mean all Merritt Island here, 22-10. Piper Gary, I think that's his. No, is that Gary? Couldn't tell, but that's a kill coming out of the timeout. No, check that. That was not Piper Gary. That was Amber Ives. But the big kill there by Taylor Yoakum. 22-11 with Audrey Herbert at the line. (50-50), nope. Annabelle Jones, great dig by Roberte. Set by Watt. Little dump over, dug out nicely by Michelle off the net. Set by Watt again. That time, the kill by Yoakum is dug out. Roberte bump set pass. Ellingson. And in front is Emma Michelle and Elena Martin. The Block sisters do it again. That's the third block combo by them two tonight. That is quite a duo to have up front. 23-11. Shamaya Richardson at the line, looking to deliver Merritt Island a second set victory here. 2 points away from doing so. Herbert, Watt, Yoakum, somehow. And there it is, set point. Somehow Lexi Michelle managed to keep that point going. Set point here by Shamaya Richardson. And Roberte is there. Watt, Ellingson, and what a dig. Amber Ives got that dig. Merritt Island takes set number 2, 25-11. I want to take this opportunity once again to thank Florida Breeze and now tell you about Beach Wave Volleyball Club. If you're looking for a club volleyball program that will prepare your student athlete for her or his future in the sport, then look no further than Beach Wave Volleyball Club. Coach and club director Michelle Rycroft was an outstanding top player in this county at Satellite, and she went on to play in college as well. And she's helped so many players to the next level, to high school and beyond. Beach Wave is extremely competitive, though, and they believe that if you train for second place, you shouldn't even race. For more information on club, mini club, and other opportunities Beach Wave offers, contact Coach Rycroft at 321-243-8456 or visit online at www.beachwavevolleyball.club. And go Beach! Also want to take the opportunity here to once again thank Martinez Construction Services. Martinez Construction, they do a lot. They provide a wide range of construction project management and consulting services for all of your construction and design build needs. They are outstanding supporters of Brevard Sports Network and youth and prep sports in Brevard County. And I think the thing that we ask is that if we have local companies that are willing to support us, supporting us supports youth and prep sports, and that's huge in this county because I love what we do, and I love the fact that we have these great sponsors, and Martinez Construction is certainly one of them. So if you have a design or a build need, please give them a call at 321-349-2000. Check them out online at www.martinezconstruction.com, and we just simply ask that you patronize those companies that help support youth and prep sports in Brevard County. All right, for Merritt Island getting set to start what they hope is the final set will be Bella Schwantz, of course, out there, Elena Martin, and Emma Michelle. Those two have been dynamic up front. Also out there is Piper Gary and Annabelle Jones. So Holy Trinity lost to a very good Osceola team last night, 3-1. Right now they're down 2-0. And we're actually going to see Isabel Clark start this set. That's our first time tonight. Start this. Well, no, I think she's coming out here when Roberte checks in. So it looks like it's going to be Audrey Herbert, Julie Watt, Taylor Yoakum, Brooke Ellingson, Natalie Roberte, Rebecca Smith. I think that's everybody. As Julie Watt gets ready to start the third set. Nice receive by Schwantz. Nice dig by Watt because that ball was destined for the floor. Jones with the back set. Elena Martin swings the big left arm. The block in front, but it drops to the floor. And for the third straight set, the Mustangs take the early lead 1-0. And this will be Piper Gary to the line. Gary with a nice jump serve, but it's too far, and we're tied at 1. Audrey Herbert set to serve. Great job. Went after Niazi on that one. Set here. Emma Michelle is blocked in front, and that's no easy task. But Elena Martin finds the back left corner, and they take a 2-1 lead. And Coach wants to know, is she too far over the net on the kill? So they're going to ask here, I think. Or no, they're going to ask. I'm sorry. I mean, because Elena Martin got some vertical. I mean, she was way over that net. But they're going to ask that the students be placed up on the bleachers over there and get off the floor. Or something they might be saying. I don't know. Watt with the set. That's in. Oh! Okay. Rebecca Smith with what I thought was a kill, but it's not. It's 3-1. As Shemaya Richardson goes to the line. And there is an ace. Her fourth ace of the night. Richardson. Herbert, Watt, Ellingson. And that's a kill down the line, but they say no. It's out, and it's 5-1. And here go the Mustangs again in set one. They led 9-1 in set one. They led 10-3 in set two, and they're up 5-1 in set three. Martin, yes indeed. Elena Martin, beautiful down the line, 6-1. As Shemaya stays at the line. That's in, 7-1. Look at Isabel Clark right now. She's trying to encourage her teammates. I like to see that. 7-1. High looping serve, and it works because unfortunately nobody knew what to do with it. And finishing it off, and we got a timeout. 8-1. I'm going to step aside, grab a drink of water, and we'll be right back here on the Brevard Sports Network. The Mustangs running away with it. 8-1 is our score here. Richardson, big booming serve, and it drops. And there's another ace for Shamaya Richardson. She has doubled up her early season total of 4. That's her 5th tonight. She's got 9. That could be 10. Nope. This has to go. Martin. Schwantz with the kill, and it's 10-1. And Richardson stays at the line. Great serve, good receive, set by Watt, and there's another good dig out by Piper Gary. Martin too far, and that'll be a side out. 10-2, and immediately following Richardson's run at the line, Isabel Clark comes in, but the deficit is 8 as Roberte goes to the line. And there's an ace from Natalie Roberte, and it's 10-3. Got to chip away here. Roberte again. Good high arcing serve received by Schwantz. This has to go, and it does off of Gary. There is Watts setting, and Isabel Clark again with a booming kill. We saw an outstanding performance last night from Lola Huffnagel, who was great at the line, great at the net. We're seeing that tonight from Clark and Michelle and Richardson. Yep, that in. And that's 11-4. Ball back to Merritt Island as Lexi Michelle checks in. So it's Lexi Michelle, Bella Schwantz, Juliana Dush will go to the line, Shamaya Richardson, as well as Piper Gary. And here comes the serve, and Juliana looks over. Herbert, cross court set to Ellingson, is blocked in front, and that'll be a point. That was a nice block by Eveline Krauser, but to no avail, 11-5. And coming in is Kylie White, and she'll immediately take the ball and go serve. Serve received there. And nice little touch by Krauser. And that'll be a kill. And it's 12-5. And checking in now to play is Kylie Thompson, the junior outside. This is Bella Schwantz serving. She goes after Ellingson. Watt, Ellingson. That's in. Nice corner shot by Brooke. And it's 12-6. They've cut the lead in half here. Was 8 at 10-2. Set. Oh, Richardson. They can't keep the point alive. Isabel Clark makes that a reality, but the lead is now just 5 as it's 12-7. But a nice job by Richardson, who almost saved the day. Brooke Ellingson at the line here. Booming serve is way too deep. That's a side out, 13-7. And here comes the freshman phenom, Emma Michelle. And this is Sarah Niazi at the line. White, Watt, Clark. Niazi. And there's Watt to save the day. This is Roberte. This has to go off for Herbert's hand, and that's deep. And it's 14-7. 2 touchdowns, 2 extra points. And it's a touchdown lead for the Mustangs. Speaking of, we'll tell you about our JV football tomorrow night and our Friday night lights coming up Friday. Clark tried to sneak one over, and it will work. Just wait till a timeout. That way you're not rushing. Isabel Clark to the service line. 14-8, the lead is 6. The last time she was there, they were able to cut into the lead pretty good. High arcing serve. Received by Kylie Thompson. Ball's over, set by Watt. Isabel Clark too deep. Side out, 15-8. She'll check out, and Roberte will check back in. And here comes the other half of the Block sisters in Elena Martin, and also checking in is Reese Loggins. Martin will be on the left side, Michelle in the middle, and I can't see the number of the young lady over on the right. Good serve, and that is an ace. Nice job. That was Reese Loggins that served up that ace. Number 7 is Kylie Thompson up front with Sarah Niazi in the middle. Miscommunication, so that has to go. Martin receives it, set here by Loggins, and the kill by Martin is too far, and it's 16-9. And now it'll be Julie Watt serving as White checks out and Rebecca Smith checks in. And that's a service error, 17-9. As the student section chants, there's a net there. Piper Gary, who's had quite a match tonight and has played impressive tonight, will serve. Set. And a great looking kill there by Taylor Yoakum, the sophomore middle, and it's 17-10. I'll tell you, Caleb will put the graphics up later, but as Audrey Herbert goes, we got 2 great JV football games tomorrow. That one is dug out by Bella Schwantz, and Emma Michelle finishes it. She'll check out. Richardson will check in. And what a performance by the freshman. 18-10. We got O'Galley and Melbourne tomorrow night, as well as Vieira and Rockledge. And coming up Friday night is Yoakum hits that too deep, and it's 19-10. Friday night lights this week are Cocoa at Mainland. You'll see that here on Brevard Sports Network. Satellite at Vieira, the third Adidas Bowl, and Melbourne will host these Merritt Island Mustangs. So just 3 games this week on the network. We are actively working to try to get to IMG next week. So stay tuned for that. And there's a nice looking kill there by Ellingson, I think, as Isabel Clark checks in, and it's 19-11. And coming up Saturday, yes, you guessed it, more football. Youth football all day long, as Caleb will be on the call for Vieira Youth Football, starting bright and early. And boom, Bella Schwantz gets that one, and the Mustangs are 5 points away from a match victory. Checking in is number 8, Lexi Michelle, and at the line is Juliana Dush. Received by Ellingson. My goodness, when she goes up, and that's a great block by Bella Schwantz. But do you see the look on Isabel Clark's face when she goes up to make a kill? I would just get out of the way. 21-11, but Bella Schwantz did not, and as a result, they are 4 points away. Set. Nice tap, great dig, but it won't happen. Clark, 21-12, and checking back in is Kylie White. Again, it was Clark and Schwantz that played on a team that toured in Europe for a couple of weeks in July. Dush, and that kill attempt by Eveline Krauser is an attack error, and it's 21-13. And back to the line is Kylie White. Say hello to Allie Walters watching. And everyone else here tonight. Nice little touch shot there. Krauser makes up for it and drops that one over. And to the line will go Bella Schwantz as she will try to stay at the line to close out the match. 25-18, 25-11, and right now it's 22-13. Roberte is there. Watt with a that ball was headed like for one of those difficult plays off the net, and Watt just kept it going. That's a smart play, and it's 22-14 as Brooke Ellingson goes to the line. Set. Richardson with a great dig. Herbert with the kill. And not done yet. 22-15. Ellingson back to the line. Deep. And it's 23-15. As Sarah Niazi will come in, and she will take the ball. Emma Michelle up front. I'm going to say our Martinez construction players in the match tonight are Emma Michelle and, we can only pick one. And that's a kill. We can only pick one. Emma Michelle was right there. But I'm going to give it to Shemaya Richardson tonight. I thought Richardson did a great job at the service line with six aces, some great digs. So Shemaya Richardson is our Martinez construction player of the game. Set by Dutch. And Clark is there. Herbert sends it back. That dig won't work. And it's 23-17. So Coach Patrick is telling them, gotta finish. Isabel Clark at the line to try to keep the third set going. Clark with a great serve and ace from the senior, and the lead is cut to 5. 23-18. Clark, that is way deep. I thought that hit the line, but it doesn't. Match point. As Elena Martin checks in, as does Reese Loggins. And Reese Loggins will be serving for the match for the Mustangs. Set by Watt. And there it is. The Merritt. Oh, no. So, staying alive, doing their best Saturday Night Fever impression. Julie Watt to the line. 24-19. Match point here still. The Mustangs playing with 5 of them. Michelle, back set here. And this one's coming out of the rafters, but this has to go. And Roberte makes it so. Set. Michelle. And it's over. 25-19 as the freshman gets the kill to finish it. 25-18, 25-11, 25-19 is our final. Holy Trinity drops to 2-2. Merritt Island moves to 3-0. And I want to thank all of our sponsors. Martinez Construction, Ellie Chan of Remax Solutions, Beachway Volleyball Club, and Florida Breeze. For Caleb Brown, I'm Alan Slaughter-Zinski. This has been a presentation of the Brevard Sports Network. Once again, your final score, the Merritt Island Mustangs in 3 straight sets. We'll see you tomorrow night for 2 JV football games. Have a great night, everybody.